Hey guys, and welcome back to the Nerd. Oh gosh, and welcome back to the Nerd Galaxy. Oh, I've got a busy day ahead of me, but I'll talk about that. So I believe we left off with trying to figure out the past of the situation. We need to go out here. There's someone. So it's been about a week, but not a week. It's been a few days. Ooh, an Abra. Hello, hello. It's an Abra. Where did you teleport in from, little fellow? Yeah, it's got a letter. A letter addressed to you, Ducky. You take a closer look at the letter. Okay. You may use my Pokemon as a go-between to access the pastures in Jubilife Village. Or base camps. I have confidence in your ability as an adept survey correspondent to bring this bizarre situation under control properly. Silene. Survey Corps Captain, Galaxy Expedition Team. Good tidings from the letter, then? That's right. Now then, so we're to visit 3 lakes. Doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. But sure would be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Quite the opportunist, aren't you, Volo? Such a consummate guild merchant. There they are. I've managed to reassure my people for now. The wardens are keeping a close eye on their nobles, too. Seems all quiet for the moment. And so, here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you. If we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations would grow strained. Long story short, we want to help, but without drawing attention, so it'll be just one of us. Me or her, it's up to you, though the answer should be obvious. Him. His voice is easier. Obviously, you'll choose me, right? Who gave you that celestial flute in the first place? That's right, this strapping young man. Let's see what she says. Of course, you'll choose me. I was the one who got you what you needed when you first set out to quell Cleavor. You and I made his bombs together. This actually changes what legendary I get, will it? No. This game lets you catch all of them. Oof. This is actually a tough choice. Give me a second. I want to say him because his voice is easier. But I want to say her because, you know, I've had more fun with the Pearl Clan. His voice is easier. I'm sorry. Thought so. You can count on me. Yeah, his voice is easier on me. So then, the leftover leader will. Leftover? I'm not someone's scraps. I will keep watch on the commander. I imagine I'll hear something useful from him. Of course, of course. And the lucky chosen one comes with us to the lakes. We can figure in on the details as we go. Well, the first task will be to decide which of the history's region's 3 Great Lakes to visit first. Right, and we better get a move on. No time to waste. I'll meet you wherever we decide to go. We'll be in hot water if we're seen traveling together. I'm counting on you to handle this, Adaman. Don't cause Ducky more trouble. Okay, trial 3 lakes. Got it. Okay. Let's head out, and I'll talk to you about why my day is so busy today. So, where are you headed? Let's see here. Let's see here. That's one. This is one, and there's one. Huh. I feel like we should start at the beginning, right? Oh, it's making me start at the beginning, isn't it? Or is that just the one that was... So let's see here. What Pokemon do I have? I forgot the controls. a good Pokemon. But, so my day is busy because, one, this episode is going up today, and I'm recording it in the morning. So, you know, I have to record this video as well as edit this video and upload this video all within the next 4 hours for it to go up at 2. And after I do all that, at 1, I actually have to get to my, my job at the grocery store. I'm not sure if I've talked about this. I believe I have. That I'm a personal shopper. You know, I go to a grocery store, I receive online orders, and I go and shop them. And I, you know, make sure they get out to the customer. But, you know, why I'm doing it, you know, this morning instead of having recorded yesterday. Well, yesterday was the plan to record. And I'm not even paying attention to where I'm going. So yeah, yesterday was when I was supposed to record. And I was also supposed to clean my house a little. Because I'm getting ready for the 4th of July. When my family will be coming over to watch fireworks. And my mom said she would help me. So yesterday morning I called my mom to ask her, hey, when are you gonna be over so I can figure out my recording schedule? And you know, instead of, as soon as she picked up the phone, she's like, oh yeah, I'm not coming over today. Actually, do you want to go to a pool? And I'm just like, yes, I would love to go to a pool. It was so hot yesterday. So we went to my aunt's pool instead, where I got to hang out with my nephews and some cousins. And that was a great day. And by the time we got back, I was like, oh, I'll just record, you know, I'll take a little nap and I'll record. And I took a little nap, and then it was nighttime, and then I'm just like, well, now I have to have dinner. So I had dinner. And then it was too late to really record anything. Like, I probably could have, but I don't really like recording that late. So yeah, now this day is just really packed full of stuff to do. They say this lake actually used to be a volcano. Then it erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water. And so Lake Verity was born. It is protected by a Pokemon called Mesprit. It was when Mesprit took flight that people first learned the joys and sorrows of living. Or that's how the old tale goes anyway. Your phone is beeping. Ooh. So I've got to catch Mesprit, right? That cave, it just appeared from nowhere. Is that the ARC phone the professor was going on about? Let's do this, Ducky. Mistress Kagita seemed quite intent that you would have to prove yourself to all 3 of the Pokemon that guard these lakes. The challenge was never for the faint of heart. Okay. Challenge 1! There's something about this place. I can't quite put it into words. Oh, cool, a Goodra! A menacing Pokemon stands before you. Trounce that thing, Ducky. Prove to the Pokemon of the lake how strong you are. Let's see here. What level is it? I can't tell, isn't it? Well, nothing to do but throw a Pokeball. I guess I just have to walk up closer to it. Luxray is the right choice. He has Ice Fang. Go, Luxray! Whoo! Oh, cool. I have 2 moves in a row. It's Dragon Water, which means it was resistant. I wasted a turn. Wait, what? Right, circle is... Okay, well... That went poorly. Not very effective. Drain Punch is super effective, and Bulldozer... It's Steel I can't believe it's Steel. Yeah, that would explain it. Whoo boy. Meaning my best chance is the Toxicroak. Drain Punch. Yeah, perfect. Shelter. Oh, that's just great. Just Drain Punch. Yeah. I was thinking of Bulldoze, but... Hey! Swineup can evolve. That was easy. That's the way, Ducky. I can tell by watching that you and the Pokemon you've caught in those little balls truly understand one another. Now, let's see about the Pokemon of the lake. Ooh, you feel a mysterious presence. Ooh, it's very mysterious. Mess Spirit! Hang on. Yes, I have enough. Craft. Revive. Use. Hey, Luxray. Yeah, that should be good enough. My Spirit's Psychic type, so if I have to fight it, I want to use Samurai. But I don't think it... Your emotions, share them with me. Okay. So, it speaks from its mind straight to yours. Makes sense for a Pokemon that embodies the aspect of the mind, I guess. When you feel this fell to this land, what stirred in your heart? Surprise! How did it feel to bond with Pokemon and work together? Oh, exciting. Definitely exciting. What did you feel when you mingled with Hisui's clans? It's a wide world. What did you feel when cast out of the Galaxy team? Life is complicated. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. Ooh. That spirit's plume. Yeah. Easy enough. Bye, my spirit. I'll be back to catch you later. I can't even imagine what it must feel like having a Pokemon talk to you without words. Well, the world is full of mystery, I guess. I can hardly even be surprised at things like this. After seeing the sky itself so warped. Now, we've 2 lakes left to visit. Yeah. This isn't gonna be hard. Just 3 Pokemon battles? Looks like that worked out well, Ducky. Gotta admit, you sure know plenty about history, Volo. That's right. You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but mostly I'm just naturally filled with curiosity. I want to know exactly what happened in the past that led us to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose, I want to know where I came from and where I'm headed. I want to know my path, so to speak.
I think we'd all like some answers on that. I don't properly know how we came to worship Almighty Sinnoh in the first place. I've even got some questions about its true nature.
Weighty matters to ponder for sure, but we have an important task before us. Do you want to return to Mistress Kogita's home? Yeah, let's go back. Easy enough. Perfect. I'd like to see what she thinks of our progress. What was her voice again?
Just the old lady voice. Ah, my spirit's plume. So the legends told is true. Then the red chain must be real as well. I guess, but this all makes no sense to me. These Pokemon represent our minds, and they'll give us this thing, and it'll let us bind the world and solve all this mess. But how? Why? Your doubt suggests a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan's leader for nothing. Without the mind, were the rift to widen and the very world to end, who would we even know it? One might even say the world, time, space, all creation exists only because our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the red chain's purpose is to let one see creation as it truly is. I get it even less now. Such are myths, my child, teaching us about the world in which their own incomprehensible ways. They urge us to think more for ourselves on the nature of Almighty Sinnoh and on the nature of the world in which we dwell.
You're absolutely right. Myths and legends are such fascinating things to study. In any case, all we have to do is complete 2 more trials and we'll get to the red chain.
How nonchalant you sound. How confident of success to which you contribute nothing. You tag along only for the chance to gawk at more ancient ruins.
Okay, to the next spot. Don't know what I was like, where's the exit? And I was like, oh, right, behind me. Okay, we're headed to... Oh, I guess we're going to this one next. This area is actually a bit... Diamond Member. Where's Professor Laverton? Oh boy. Long way to go, huh? Oh. Ow. Veneries, Lopunnies. Oh, wait! I almost forgot. Evolve. Swinub evolved into Piloswine. New idea for a move, nice. What's that sparkling over there? Oh, nope. Oh, Snowball. Ooh. An Avalugg. Oh, oh my goodness. long way to go, huh? Man, that's taking up, oh my goodness. Good chunk of time. But hey, we made it. Really? Yeah. Made it. Here we are, Lake Acuity. You know, I've been told it actually contains seawater as well. Nobody knows why, though. It could be a fluke of geography, or perhaps it's connected to a Pokémon somehow. Lake Acuity is protected by the Pokémon Uxie. When Uxie took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds. That's what the stories say, anyway. Ooh. Cave. A tool that can make caves simply appear from nowhere is quite handy one to have. Oh gosh, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, no. Nope. Nope. Oh, I made it. Oh, let's go, Ducky. Whew, that was close. I imagine there may be Pokemon in there. Protecting the lake's guardian. Take care. Now, let's see what's waiting for us. Is that a Zoroark? But what's its type now? I don't know. I know you don't need me to tell you this, but Ducky, but still, I've still got to say it. Be careful around that thing. It looks ice type-ish, but also fire type? Heck, we'll go in with Samurai. Why not? It is a Zoroark. It has some dark type moves. Ceaseless Edges. Super effective. Ooh. That looks like it'll do it. Ooh, not very effective. And dug into you. Nice. Easy enough. 2 in 1 episode, guys. I knew you could do it, Ducky. Ooh, mysterious present. Uxie! Yeah! Come, I will test your knowledge. Combi, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. How many are their eyes? Tell me each, one by one, yet all at once. Answer me. One. Okay. Wait. Hang on. Yeah, hang on, I got this. Combi, Zubat, Unknown. Okay. Magneton, Dusclops. I got confused because I only remembered a couple of them. I just remembered Unknown and Dusclops, which both have one, so I thought they just all had one. But no, it's so let's see. Combi has 6 eyes. Zubat has 0. Unknown 1. Magneton has 3, and Dusclops has 1. So the answer is 6, 0, 1, 3, 1. Yeah! Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. Easy enough. And we'll be getting the last one in the next episode. Because that's all the time we have right now. So, hang on. Let's just wait for this cutscene to end. Just one more to go. And we will see you guys then.